it's so crazy because I've never been on a cruise, and I always said, like, when I go on a cruise with, like, me and my homegirls, like, without my kids, we're gonna go on Carnival because it seems like that's the party cruise. I don't bring my kids in, like, high volume areas. Like, I would take my kids on one of those, like, calmer cruises. Oh, yeah, but now Carnival won't be seeing me, baby. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
We definitely don't. But let's get right into it. Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. We back with another video. All right, man. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on. You got a lot of people complaining about the new rule policy that Carnival Cruise Lines are implementing since last month, June 2025. And from what I can tell, uh, well, from the people's point of view, it's mixed reviews. You got a lot of people who are siding with Carnival Cruise, and you got a lot of people who are going against it. I got my thoughts on it. But first off, I want to say I had no idea that it had gotten this bad on the cruise lines. Now, granted, I have been seeing like videos within the last few years where like there was fights on cruise ships and everything like that, but I don't really pay attention to content like that. It just comes across my news feed every now and then. So I might, like scroll through. I might, glean it a little bit, and I'll just keep it moving. But I had no idea that uh, the Carnival Cruise Lines was just crazy. Now, I haven't been on the Carnival Cruise Line in probably over 20 years. The last cruise I was on, I think they discontinued it. It was called the Celebration, which was docked in Galveston, Texas, which I think now is the Jubilee, which, ironically enough, that big brawl happened at the port in Galveston, which I think was the Jubilee, the where probably would be at if I was cruised on Carnival Cruise Lines recently. But yeah, it's crazy, and I see a lot of people talking about it. And to be fair, more so the people who are complaining is a lot of women. And I hate to say like bring race into it, but it is what it is. It's a lot of black women complaining about the new rules.
Come here, Carnival. Come here. Just say y'all don't want black people on the boat. It's very easy. We don't want blacks. Just say it. Just say it. Say it. Just say it.
I see guys complaining about it too, a lot of black guys, but it's more so women. And I think that is because, these rules are implemented is because a lot of the times it be the women who be doing this stuff on the ships. Like I said, like I've seen a few videos, and most times it be the women, whether they be fighting or they just acting all ratchet, twerking and everything. It's to the point where I've seen a video earlier where a young lady was talking about these new rules, and she was saying like how they don't want you to bring your own speaker, and she was like why wouldn't you want people to bring their own speaker? And I'm listening to that like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Why would you bring your own speaker? Nobody wants to listen to that.
Carnival Cruise Line does not like black people, and they don't want black people taking their cruises, okay? It started off with the speakers telling people that they can't bring speakers no more. Why would you not want people to be able to bring speakers and listen to their own music? Anyway.
Like, come on, be for real. Now you, and it's the thing because it's like I was about to say, if you want to bring your own little personal speaker and listen to your own little music, that would be cool if you did it in a sense where as though you're not disrupting anybody else. But when you give people an inch, they take a mile, and it seems like that's what happened, and that's the reason why now they don't want people doing stuff like this. And it's crazy because, like I said, I haven't been on cruise lines in years, but my family they go on a Carnival cruise every year, and I just had no idea that it was like this. And from the videos that I've seen, how it look all crowded and rowdy and ratchet, and like the deck just be flooded with people. People are complaining that the pools just be like flooded with people all day, all times of hours. People just be ordering all this food and just leaving it in the hallway. Um, Not even eating the food and everything. When you on the ship, the food is free because all that stuff is included with the package. But come on, man! Like if you're gonna order something, like finish it. Like don't waste it. And if you are not gonna finish it, don't order all that crap. Eat what you're gonna eat, and then order something else. Like have some type of etiquette. But the problem is that most of these people are ghetto and ratchet because people like to bring color into it like it's just a black thing. Now, I did mention black women because you do see that, but you also see a bunch of white people and people in between doing the exact same thing on these things. So it's just more so a ghetto adequacy ratchetness and ghetto non-adequacy ratchetness that comes in all sorts of shapes, colors, and creeds. You don't have to be in no particular race to be ghetto and ratchet. You can be Asian and be ghetto and ratchet. It is what it is because the culture has expanded so much that it just influenced everyone. So everyone is just acting the same now. No one is an individual. Everyone want to be a follower. It's monkey see, monkey do, and it's sad because I think that's the part of the reason why you got this stuff that's going on now. And the people that's complaining, they're adults. You know that like some of them are young, that some of them are like Gen Z, but I see a lot of people complaining that are adults. They talking about this something boots, a song with the fans or something, and they don't want that. Look, I'm lost in the sauce with all that stuff. I don't keep boots on the ground. I think that's what it's called. It just hit me. Boots on the ground. I have no idea what that is, but they don't want people dancing with that with the fans or something. I have no idea what's going on with that. But these are the rules that now they're implementing. I just want to skim through this real fast because I just find it interesting. I'm on the actual website and they're saying Carnival Cruise New Rules effective June 2025. Teen curfew. Guests under 18 must follow a 1 a.m. curfew in public areas unless with an adult 21 plus. Now, honestly, I think that's, and I'm a hypocrite on this too because I was like 17 years old on the Carnival Cruise and everything and being out wee hours in the morning and everything. But I had a little bit more etiquette than this new generation. But right now, when I think that's a little too late for people 17 and under. Like, they need to be in their cabins. Because if you've been on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the night, you see how dark it is. Like, light pollution is crazy when you're living in the city. But when you like out in the wilderness or just like in the ocean and there's no lights, you see exactly how dark it is. You can put your hand out in front of you and you can't even see your hand. It's so dark out there, and people get drunk, people do dumb stuff, play, and someone can fall overboard, and that's a wrap. It's a wrap. Age policies: solo cruises must be 21 plus, or sail with someone 25 plus. Teens 18 to 20 must be booked with a guardian. I think that's common sense. There should be absolutely no backlash for that one at all, but you already know people going to find an excuse to say something, so let's continue. Carnival has banned folding clack fans inside nightclubs and indoor dance floors for safety. Battery power fans are still allowed. Now, those are the fans things that I'm talking about where people doing this dance with the boots on the ground song or whatever. I still really have no idea what's up with that. But if they banning it, then obviously someone must have got hurt or something. So that's that. Leave your chair for 40 minutes plus unattended. The crew may clear your items. I think that's cool too because there's no reason you should be leaving your chair unattended for 40 plus minutes and then try to come back afterwards if someone take that seat and be like, no, I was sitting here. Like you was going all that time. I can see if you was going to the bathroom or grab something to eat, but like if you're at a pool area, if you're at a diner area and you're going for like 45 to an hour, yeah, someone else get that seat because you forfeited your spot. So yeah, I think that's cool. Behavior equals consequences. Disruptive guests can be removed with no refund and fined up to $500. I think that's going to get people to act right. And last, boarding requirements. Check in online by midnight before selling. Print your boarding pass and luggage tags. Bring all requirements and travel documents. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. Now I've heard people talk about they're not allowing any hip hop. I've even seen people saying that they was just on a cruise recently for the last few weeks, and they asked the DJ in the nightclub, can they play hip hop music, and he said he wasn't allowed. But you really don't see that on the official website. But a lot of people are saying it, and I'm assuming it's because with all that hip hop stuff, especially the stuff they play now, is going to lead to with alcohol involved, and then I hear people smoking
What?
on cruise lines. Like, when do they do all that? This is what I'm saying. I don't remember none of this stuff happening when I was on the cruise lines. Maybe because now they lowered the prices where a bunch of low income people can now go, and I think that's where they messed up at because now you got all types of people who have no type of etiquette, like I've said. Now they're able to go, and because they live in the echo chamber where all that ghetto ratchetness stuff is just accepted, they think it's cool to do it everywhere, and it's not. So part of it is on Carnival Cruise too, because they allowed all this stuff, and now you see the consequences of it. But at the same time, people are grown. People have choices. God gave us all the freedom of choice and free will, and people willingly act foolish. So if this is what it's going to be, then that's what it is. And then I hear people be saying, "Oh well, they're gonna lose my money. Me and my family, we ain't gonna be going on Carnival Cruise ever again."
Oh yeah, but now Carnival won't be seeing me, baby. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
Well, I think that's the point. I think that's the reason why they're doing this stuff. If you're the type of person who feels some type of way about these new rules being implemented, then you're the person that they want not to come back because they don't want your business. They'll rather lose your business because they're looking at the long term effect of it. Sure, they might lose a little bit of money in the short term, but long term, Carnival Cruise is going to regain popularity because right now is known as the turnip cruise. I hear all the young people calling it the turnip cruise. Like people talking about these new rules, and they're like, "Yeah, you already know that. Everybody know that Carnival is a turnip cruise." I didn't know that.
When people book Carnival, they know what they are booking. They know they are booking a turn up cruise, period. Everybody on there is looking to have a good time, party, and have fun. We know what type of people are on there. Like, everybody on there, it's just Carnival cruises are so much fun. Like, everybody is just a vibe, right?
I thought it was a family vacation thing. The last time I was on it, it was like that. But like I said, things change, times change, and now things and times is changing again, and they taking it back to the old. So I agree with Carnival. If all that ratchetness and everything is bringing the name of the company down, and is like the true people, the gold members, the people who like pay like tens of thousands of dollars to be like a royal member and all that stuff. If they're starting to leave, then they like, all right, we got to change up because we really don't care about the lowest of the lowest. We need our business and our brand back. So I agree with them. So I don't think it's racist at all. I think they're just trying to get rid of the ghetto-ness, and I think it just comes in all sorts of colors.
He ain't lying.
So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.